Warning, I am not a professional. This is just a hobby of mine, and then from time to time I get distracted and do stupid things like cutting my finger off. Please don't do that. That really effing hurt.
Oh, Brian!
I'm trying to make a video! What's up, everyone? It's Brian, Sparky's model Salvage. You'll never forget this face. Whatever. So I decided that I was going to pull something out here because I'm waiting on the parts for the Riviera from Iceman. So been wanting to get back on this for a while. So I think I'm going to see what I can do. It's like -5 here right now, and I was supposed to go pick up a friend in Chicago, and we were supposed to go up to a model store in Milwaukee, and that just not happening. Woke up this morning and took a shower, and my pipes were like, I was like, what the hell is going on under my house? The pipe was going to burst. So I'm like, yeah, this is not a good day to go. So I'm in here doing model work, okay? Enough of me. Let's get to the model. Yeah. So I started on this one like years ago, right? And I got stuck on it because if you can't tell, but there's that pillar right there is that one right there. There's no pillar. I think that's a piece of styrene that I put behind it with the HVAC tape, and I just started taping it because there was no pillar. It was gone. That was snapped. I just threw some tape on that, but I mean, it seems to be pretty sturdy right now, and I think when I get the frame on there and the chassis, it'll just be better. But obviously you can tell like this is a really messed up car. Rollover. So yeah, still gotta do some, you can see that I gotta do some work down here. Yeah, it's really banged up. It was an accident. I don't know. I warped the hell out of the body. Dented it up pretty good. No motor is gonna. There won't be a motor in here. I left that on there for bracing. But yeah. So here's the rest of the parts, which I think I got everything in here. See, there's a hood for it. So, yeah, so the way I did that, I know you're all gonna be asking. Got a couple other videos I've done of cars I've smashed up like this, but all this silver is all HVAC tape. And I just like the way it looks better after it's done, because when you melt plastic, it's like you can tell you're melting it, and it gets like round edges and stuff. So unless you sand it down, you're not really going to get like creases and stuff. So that's why I use the HVAC tape after I melted it, or maybe I did it while I put it on there and then I melted it with it on there. I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah. Still not done with this. I was actually thinking I forgot that I actually put a pillar on there. So, yeah, because every time I mess with this thing, it keeps on snapping on me. And I having to re-glue it and stuff, and it's just like, oh my god, it's just a pain. So, I think I might just add some more tape on there. And maybe work on this a little bit more. Get in some primer. See how far I can get with it. See what else I need to do here. Yeah, this one's just gonna be, it's gonna be pretty cool. So get on it. So see, I just put a little piece of tape on there. And I know it does not look right now, okay? But you gotta understand, this thing is gonna be looking like it's been sitting for about 30 years like this. And it just rotted out, and yeah, it's just gonna be a complete disaster. So, as you see, with like trying to put the frame on there, because I bent this in, I'm going to have to use the heat gun and push that back in this wheel well here to make this fit under there. But I'll get to that later. So I kind of just want to get a lot of the body done here. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and going to get some primer on it right now. See where I'm at there. And yeah, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Trying to get some primer on it. So here is the rest of the body here. Trunk lid, hood, 2 doors. Don't really know what I'm doing with those yet. I know I want to rust up the doors probably a little bit more. I basically just put that in primer and stuck that in there in the food dehydrator just so I can get a little bit better visual, like everything else I need to do, because, you know, I mean, I don't know, I kind of feel like when you got a bunch of different colors clashing there with like the silver and the black, you know, like when you have it all one solid color, you get like a better look at like what you're really working with and what you need to work on there. So yeah, so like so far in this one, because this is like really extensive, I know I got like about 10 hours in this thing already, which for me, typical car takes about 10 to 15 hours, so I know I'm going to have a lot more than that in this. So this is going to be a big project. And I'd started this thing years ago, so I can't remember a lot of things, but I mean, I never really got too crazy with it, just worked on it here and there. And obviously, the last time I worked on this was before I started doing YouTube, so yeah, here we are. So I know I'm not going to be working on this all day. I'm just going to do a little short video on this probably, and that's it. I might actually end it here. I don't know. I want to wait for that primer to dry. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to take my time on this one, to be honest with you. So, but yeah. All right. So that's dry. So I'm gonna start working on the a little bit more on the rockers and stuff here. So yeah. Get to working on that. Alright, so I got a little bit more of that grinded off. Managed to keep that intact and that intact, but then snap this one off. God. That's just a mess. I have to redo that again. So, I think I'll spray this again. And see where I'm at and all that. So I'll put a piece of tape behind that back there and see what happens there. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right, so that looks good, and that's about ready to break off again. God. If anybody can help me with like how to fix this to keep it from snapping off, I don't. No, I'm not good with fabricating stuff. I'm good at wrecking shit, and that's what I do. Okay. That one seems to be holding on. Until I touch it, then it'll break off. But that's looking pretty good. Still don't know what color I'm going to paint this thing yet. I haven't decided that. I don't think I ever had an idea. So I do know I'm just going to make it just all one color. And then just rust it up and mud it up and all that, you know. So I figure out what I'm going to do there. So if you have any ideas on the colors, drop them in the comments. I don't want to do a two-tone. It's not really what I wanted to do with this. I just want to do one solid color. Make it look like it's been rotting for like 20, 30 years, you know? So there you go. I think we're going to call it quits for the day on that one and maybe move on to another one. So let me know what you think about that pillar and what color I should paint it. So, because I don't really know. I don't know if I've even got that far into thinking about that yet. So, yeah. I don't know. Just keep watching my videos. I got nothing else to do today. I'm just like stuck in the house. It's -5 out right now. The dog doesn't even want to go out and go potty. So, whatever. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like the channel, please go subscribe. Or if you like more videos like this, go watch this playlist. Or you can go check out one of these other videos over here. Yeah, thank you.
Are you about finished with your idiotic YouTube video?
Will you leave me the hell alone?